Hello, class. This is our Tuesday homework help. This is week two, quarter three, week two, Tuesday homework help. All right. So first things first. This is rotation. This is another one of the transformations. Remember, real quickly, you have four transformations. Should I say that right? Transformations are how objects move on a coordinate plane. So there's translation, we did last week. Translation is to slide. Okay. The second one is we did we did dilation last week too, didn't we? Dilation is to get bigger or smaller, to get bigger or smaller by a scale factor, bigger or smaller. Okay. The third one we got rotation, and rotation is to turn an object on a coordinate plane. And then the last one is a reflection. Okay, and reflection is to flip an object over the line of reflection. The line of reflection could be the x-axis, it could be the y-axis, or it could be some other line created on the coordinate plane. So reflection is to flip the shape or object over line of reflection. Line of reflection. Okay? All right, so those are your four transformations. Some people get these two words mixed up. But transformations are how objects move on a coordinate plane, and there are four of them: translation, dilation, rotation, and reflection. We're doing rotation today, okay? So that means we're going to turn an object. So when you rotate an object, and I'm put this out to the side, when you rotate an object, you either going to rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. Clockwise is C, or counterclockwise is CCW. And you're either going to do that 90 degrees. 90 degrees is one turn. 180 is two turns. 270 degrees is three turns. And 360 degrees is going to be four turns. It's like it never moved. Please go back and look at your notebook if you want more details about rotation. So this is how you physically move it. Now, yesterday we talked about the rules, and you can always use the rules. But because I'm physically given a graph, I'm going to turn it. I'm going to physically turn it. So I'm going to turn, rotation is 180 degrees. That's two turns. Okay. And so I'm put this here, two turns. So I'm either going to turn it to the left or turn to the right. Doesn't matter because it's 180. When it's 180, it doesn't matter if you turn it to the left or to the right because it's going to land in the same place. So look at how I do my rotation. I'm going to make the X and the Y axis a little bit darker so I can see it, trace it. Sorry. This is my X axis. This is my Y axis. Make it bigger so I can see it. Okay. So I'm going to turn it. Look, when I turn it, that's one turn. This is my new X. This is my new Y. Then I'm going to turn it one more time. Okay, this is my new X. X is always going to go left to right, Y is up and down. Ignore, when you're turning it, ignore how you have it labeled initially. Ignore that part. This is your new X, this is your new Y when you're rotating it, okay? So now we're going to write down our ordered pairs for the our new ordered pairs, okay? So I'm going to write down our new ordered pairs. Let me get a piece of paper to write that on real quickly. All right, so let's look at this one. N, the new location for N is right here. So I go over, that's one, and up two. So my new location for N prime is 1, comma 2, because I went over 1 and I went up 2. Okay, this is my new location. We got, I think this is K. So we got K prime. Okay, so this is start at the origin, go over to the left. 1, 2, 3. That's -3 and 0 because you didn't move up or down. So that's -3, comma 0. And then my new location for F is 1, 2, 3, 4, +4, and down 1, 2. So positive 4 and 2. So F prime is positive 4 and down 2. So that's negative 2. Then we have P is down here. So start at the origin. You went to the left one time, negative 1, and you went down 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's negative 1 and negative 4. So that's P prime. So my new location for P after I rotate it is negative 1 and negative 4. So this is negative 1 and negative 4. So this is my image. This is after the move. Okay? So turn my paper back the right way and then graph these ordered pairs. I'm going to write them out here. My N prime is 1 and 2. So I'm going to go over 1 and up 1, 2. This is my new location for N. Okay? My new location for K, this is K prime now, is negative 3 and 0. So start at the origin, go to the left, 1, 2, 3, and 0 means you don't go up or down. So this is K prime. Okay? My new location for F is 4 and negative 2. So 4, positive 4, negative 2. So go over 1, 2, 3, 4 from the origin, and negative 2 is down 1, 2. So this is F prime, new location for F. And then my new location for P prime is negative 1 and positive 4. So that's over negative 1 and down 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is P prime. So connect my points for the new location of that quadrilateral or that four-sided figure. Okay, so the before, this was the pre-image. The after, this right here is the image. This is after the move with the tick marks. All right, so slope. We did a problem like this yesterday. We're given 2 points. We labeled the points. This is my first point, x1, y1. Second point, x2, y2. You can pause the video, see if you can do it on your own, okay? The formula. Okay, so let's do it. The formula. The formula for slope is y2, m is equal to, that's the letter that represents slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so we take these numbers and substitute it into the formula. So my y2 is negative 7, minus is a part of the formula. My y1, oops, why did I put this right here? Y'all forgive me, okay? My apologies. Y1 is negative 19. X2 is negative 2. Minus is a part of the formula. And X1 is 1. Okay? So now let's simplify the top. Negative 7, this is minus a negative, is plus a positive. So since the signs are different, you're going to subtract, and that gives you 12 on the top. Okay, so positive 12 because this is bigger than this one, and it's a positive number, so that makes the answer positive. Here, I'm going to change this to plus a negative. So this is negative 2 plus negative 1, which is negative 3. When I simplify, a positive divided by a negative is going to give me a negative answer. 12 divided by 3 is going to give you 4. Okay? All right. Let's look at this equation. Same thing we did on yesterday. It has to be written in slope-intercept form. Remember we talked about slope-intercept form is how linear equations are written. Okay? And that they're written like this in y equals mx plus b. When a linear equation or equation is written this way, it's going to automatically graph a straight line. The number that's in front of x is going to be my m. That's my slope. Okay? So my slope is going to be this negative 2. That's the number in front of the x that's attached to x. This is negative 2. My y-intercept, look, is a number that has no variable attached to it. That's a negative 18. All right? Okay, let's look at number 4, the table. Okay, let's look at the table. All right, 2, let's see, driveway, shoveled, this is X. Dollars earned, that's total dollars earned is Y. So this is number of driveways that are shoveled. That's going to go down here, and we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can go up by twos. This is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we can do that. And this is number of driveways shoveled. Okay? And remember, the beauty about this is that you can pause it. So so when two driveways are shoveled, it was $17. Four driveways shoveled is $34. So on and so forth. So let me see how many spaces we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So even if I do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, that might be good, okay? So we can do 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, okay? So when you graph, go over to 2 and then go over to 17. This is 10, but 17 is somewhere between 10 and 20. It's closer to 20 than 10, okay? Then 4, go over to 4 and go up to 34. So it's between 20 and um and 40. 30 is in the middle, so a little bit above the middle is going to be 34. Okay? 6, 51. Okay? So it's going to be between 60, 50 and 60 is really close to 50. Okay? And it should be close to a straight line, okay? Because it's going up by the same amount of increments. So this should be a straight line. So now you want to see how much money is earned for one driveway. So let's figure out what the slope is. So what you do, because this is saying how much money is earned for one driveway. So they want to know how many for every driveway, how much money is it costing? So cost per driveway is what they're doing. So in order to find the rate of change or the slope, you use the formula like we did in number 2, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so pick 2 points, okay? I'm gonna pick the first 2 points. I'm gonna pick these 2 points right here. When I label the points to $17, this is X1, Y1, and 4, comma $34, this is X2, Y2. Okay? And so I'm gonna substitute my Y2 is 34 minus my Y. I did that again. What is wrong with me? This is 17. Sorry, y'all. And my this is 4. My x2 is 4. Minus is part of the formula. X1 is 2. Okay, so when I subtract here, I get 17 on the top and I get 2 on the bottom. Okay. So then when I divide, that's going to be my answer for slope. So you can do that on your own. Divide and get your answer. And then from that, you can figure out every 2 times, it looks like it's going up by 17, right? So you should be able to figure out what it is for 8 and what it is for 10 driveways. And then go ahead and try to graph as many points as you possibly can. All right? All right, if you have any questions, my class, please make sure that you text me and remind or ask me in class if you have more questions, okay? Have a wonderful day or night. Bye.